Greetings, Christ-conscious creators of the new paradise domain of light. The heat is being cranked up as Gaia rises, and all her children with her with this ascension process. The fires burn from within as the ring of fire is totally lit up and activated. All portals and gateways are fully open and merging all timelines of perception into the now manifestation of heaven on earth. We had several waves of gamma photonic light flowing in over the last 24 hours, appearing as a 38 Hz blast, and synchronically at 11:40 UTC, we had an 11.4 Hz pulse come in. As our team knows, Great Spirit speaks to us in codes, numbers, frequencies, sacred geometry, and synchronicities. Encoded in these pulses is an 1111 gateway and a 66 portal connecting consciousness to the sixth dimension of higher light. With the solstice, eclipse, and the supermoon yesterday, all has accelerated in this transformation, and we are being quickened into the 0-point compression through source to the pure land of eternal bliss consciousness. As we anchor these codes with our sacred vessels into the dragon lines of Pachamama and deep into the crystalline core of Mother Earth, Terra Nova Gaia is holding all codes and the Akash of all sentient beings in her holographic field, and these are mirrored into our fields as one coherent field in our great hall of records. Keep holding the codes in clear intent in the new earth simulation of the divine matrix. This is heaven on earth made manifest through our heart centers, and we activate you in this now. Aho. And with these powerful codes and energies flowing in, we had many activations all over Pachamama again today. We had 141 M1.5 or greater earthquakes, 141, 1411, the most powerful 5.4 in the sacred portal of Turkey, Council of 9 with us now. Earlier today in Puerto Rico, New Atlantis Energy, 3.6, another 9 code, 99. Puerto Rico had multiple 6 activations in a row today, this afternoon, with a 3.2, another 3.2, 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.3, 3.0. So this is the 5.5 into the 6.6, fifth dimensional into sixth dimension, bridgers of all worlds. And this is the new Atlantis Divine Masculine Christos Energy. And Barstow, California on the Ring of Fire, another 3.0. Philippines, 4.4, Divine 44 in the Sacred Portal of Afghanistan. Talagan with a 4.3. This is where the 3 Trinity of the Holy Mountains, Tian Shan, Celestial Mountain, Kunlun in the middle, Himalayan in the south, 179 kilometers depth. In the sacred portal Mandraki, Greece, 4.3, another 7 activation. Mentone, Texas, 4.4, and a 3.1, another 3.0, Puerto Rico, and another 3.3 and 3.2, 3.1. Lots of 3s. This is Trinity energy. This is the threefold flame within every heart center. South of Fiji Islands, 4.3, another 7 activation. Very deep into Pachamama, 539 kilometers. Mentone, Texas, another 3.2. Ionian Islands of Greece, 4.2. Another 3.0. Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, 3.8. 55 kilometers. Then the Turkey activation, 5.4. Indonesia, 4.4. Puerto Rico, 2 3.5s, 8.8 portal of the Lyra Nation. This portal in Puerto Rico is rising up, activating divine flame, the fire, the Shiva within every heart. Girdwood, Alaska, 3.9, 37 kilometers depth, 37 into the 73, heaven on earth. East Timor, 4.4, Montenegro, 4.3, Mentone, Texas, another 3.3, southeast of Easter Island, 5.0, Tonga on the Ring of Fire, 4.5, Chile, South America, Sacred Andes Mountains, Kundalini, Pachamama, 4.812, Divine Goddess. France, 4.1, New Zealand, 5.0, Loving, New Mexico, 3.2, Chile, another activation, 4.488 portal, 137 kilometers depth. Another Mirror of Heaven, Philippines, 4.7, the solar discs, the sun discs are activated and returning to our people. Kermadec Islands, 5.3, another 8 code, 33 kilometers depth, 33, Divine Mastery, Ascended Masters, rise to the calling. Our blood and our DNA is being purified, transformed into the heavenly waters of the crystalline code of the 144. Now we continue with the Sabian symbols for today. Right now the moon is at 24 degrees 32 minutes Capricorn. The sun is at 4 degrees 50 minutes Cancer. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 25 degrees Capricorn. An oriental rug dealer in a store filled with precious ornamental rugs. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 5 degrees Cancer. At a railroad crossing, an automobile is wrecked by a train, from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you from the tarot deck Shadowscape from Stephanie Poymoon Law and Barbara Moore. The card she pulled for you today is card 19, the Sun. Very congruent with the power of the Sun codes coming in. In a flare of liquid gold that pours across the sky, the sun rises. It is the brilliant star of the day, banishing the thin and wispy light of his night-bound siblings in the rich glow of dawn. The king of the birds emerges from his slumbering roost as the morning mist rises in hazy waves from the dew-dampened ground. His feathers gleam iridescent under dawn's rosy palette of warmth-tinged light. His companion mounts, and together they set wing across the lands of their domain. They glide across the valleys, hearing the songs rise from workers in the fields. They soar up high and taunt the mountaintops with an elusive brush of wingtips across the upper peaks. The denizens of the day trail in an entourage of avian delight. They pour across the sky, trailing after the sun in the arc of its journey to the western horizon. From fallow field and verdant vale, from sun-bleached shores with diamond grains, and moonlight trails that trek like veins, through mountains, river, past the end, where sky is but a ghostly veil, that too beyond transcends, I summon all the winged kin, from this horizon to the bounds, of what is dreamt and all surrounds. The voice of forbidden songs will spiral through and center in, to fall where they belong. Meaning, enlightenment, and understanding, glory, achieving prominence, the constant renewal of life, vitality, filled with radiant joy and energy, invigoration and good health, being full of assurance and confidence, a clarity of vision and purpose lit by the clear daylight. From the times of ancient civilizations up to the present, the sun has always been a symbol of life and growth. It has been embodied in vibrant gods and goddesses and cultures throughout the ages. Young and glorious and brilliant, full of vigor and blazing splendor, the strength and power of the gods pours forth in the nourishing glow of the sun. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Raylene Brady. Uluru is the solar plexus of our beloved galactic Gaia. Breathe in a solar-infused flame breath, igniting the higher brain centers, glands, and synapses. Breathe out and say aloud, Ankh Ra La to me, one who has attained eternal mastery of the sun. In indigenous culture, the sun is considered feminine and the moon masculine. In star lore, the earth is said to give birth to the sun. The great solar umbilical cord, Gulgawadi, connecting in divine flow with what is alchemizing in us in the lead up to the 8-8 Lion's Gateway, alchemizing and conscious expansive field of our personal, collective, and planetary frequency bands. Rise and shine, solar sovereigns. Rise and shine. From Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith. It hasn't been an easy path, but you're doing it. Each day there seems to be another new, huge wave of energies to rock your world, And you do it again and again for months now. Since December 21st, 2020, you've been taking energies in and upgrading almost daily. That is your path as a light worker. We had no idea how hard this mission would be. Yet here you are, walking your path to ascend Gaia and her people. In case no one has said it to you, thank you for taking this mission, for consistently moving forward no matter what is happening in your life, for getting up every day and trying again, even on the days you really wish you were still asleep. We all need you, your energy, your abilities, your light. We are the Lightworker Collective. We're only able to do this together as one, because we are one. One light, one love. Keep moving forward, Lightworker. More energies are coming in, but you knew that already. Happy Friday, Lightworker, from agirlintheuniverse.com, from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. We are stepping into timelessness. Have you noticed? It feels a bit funny, but I am finding that all concepts of time has vanished, as we have stepped into a much higher dimensional state now, between the 5th and the 7th. I was sharing this with someone yesterday, and she was confirming this. So I am not the only one experiencing this. For me, it is sometimes difficult to step almost back in time to get my work done, and while doing so, I step back into timelessness. Weird, but indeed showing me just how fast everything is changing. Wow. From JudithKusel.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Lisa Renee. Diamond Sun DNA Code Aquaelle Transmissions. The organic angelic human DNA, also known as Diamond Sun DNA, is built upon gender pairs in which the mother's lineage generates the genetic imprint for the magnetic particle base, and the father's lineage generates the genetic imprint for the electrical antiparticle base. The unification of gender principle is inherently built into the original angelic human DNA, which is designed to naturally evolve into the Christos Sophia pattern of divine hierogamic union. Human DNA is composed of tiny sparks of crystalline frequencies that are arranged in electromagnetic light sparks that are bound by magnetism, which forms into a crystalline matrix. The instruction set for the Diamond Sun DNA is held within the crystal body, which must be activated through the opening heart center. As a result of NAA invasion and genetic mutations, very few humans on Earth held the entire silicate matrix instruction set in their DNA. Many distortions were being caused by the lunar matrix, artificial magnetic fields, and assorted implants of alien machinery which generated damage in the crystal body. However, this is now changing during the planetary ascension stages of restoration of the solar feminine principle, as the organic magnetism resets and allows the Holy Mother lineages to generate the correct sound body imprints for the magnetic particle base, including corrections to upgrade the mitochondria and the chromosomes. Historically, the keepers of the flame and the genetic descendants of Yeshua from the Aquaelle matrix carried the crystal gene code for humanity, which was essentially the silicate matrix imprint that held all 12 strands of DNA that was capable of biological ascension. Aquaelle is directly related to the daughter of Christ bloodlines that incarnated on Earth from Andromeda, and this is also an embodiment coding potential for bringing forth a diamond sun body, which influences the potential of both male and female unification, hierogamic union. The progeny of Aquaelle was brought through the human tribes that became the male and female twins, known as the White Buffalo Calf Woman and the White Navajo, as the direct descendants protecting the mother solar twin coding on the Earth. The 12-strand DNA template is the original human genome first seeded upon Tara that was destroyed during the fall and was secretly being protected by certain tribes in the Earth grids during the Dark Age. The 12 DNA strands of the core Diamond Sun DNA template each correspond to a dimensional band within the human light body. The DNA is the primary structure which consciousness translates into manifestation within a biological form. Each of the 12 DNA strands hold 24 seed codes and a total of 144 fire letters which connect to the subharmonic frequencies that make up each dimension. When these seed codes and fire letters are activated, this allows for dimensional expansion of the consciousness perception. Within each of the 12 strands of DNA are 12 base codes which control DNA's magnetic force, and the 12 acceleration codes which control the DNA's electrical force. The male electrical codes and the female magnetic codes are designed to plug into each other, which accelerates the body's frequency rate to merge into harmonious electromagnetic balance, which further ignites blood crystals that accelerate various biological processes to build out the light body. During the intense phase of planetary plasma activations, the 12-strand diamond sun DNA base codes, acceleration codes, crystal seals, and fire letters are being transmitted throughout the planetary grid network. Those that open their higher hearts during monadic integration with unconditional love, compassion, and empathy, desiring to spiritually evolve, will connect with their crystal body. The crystal body is being upgraded through the return of the Emerald Order, and thus will finally be able to transmit the necessary DNA seed codes to reassemble and activate a range of the Diamond Sun DNA templates and plasma light body codes in humanity. From energeticsynthesis.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Light Acceleration. See the unique journey to self, to reach this very moment of creation, the moment-by-moment light synthesis, the many moments of awakening to see the tremendous work you are achieving, the awakening of now, the uprising of humanity, to lead the light and shine. Know it is aligned with the timeline of now, all perfectly in sync in meaning and know-how, to truly see this point of expansion, this rapid acceleration phase, is fast-tracking the humanity light spectrum into a new day, to see the future bright, joyous, and complete. For the new day is now. See the great transition taking place as many adjust and awaken to a new world before them, the expansion of the new light paradigm, the awakening of light. Allow it to expand your entire light field as we collectively awaken day by day to a more expansive, a wider light perspective. As we anchor and share our light for humanity and all beings, know we are greatly loved. Love equals unity. From KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Dr. Shavi M. Ali. Super full moon portal, the afterglow. Now that June's super full moon has occurred, its energetic frequency is still potent, since it will not close its portal until Sunday, June 27th. However, both new moons and full moons, as well as solstices, equinoxes, eclipses, and all types of solar energy such as flares, winds, etc., send out their vibratory power for weeks and months beyond their peaks. Thus we are always riding the waves of the cosmic sea, which are sometimes of a high current and sometimes a lower current, and the waves change several times in a day. We become like surfers learning to navigate our surfboards with skill, and we also create our own unique ways of performing the feat. As surfers dedicatedly practice, their creativity is enhanced such that they may compete in shows and win trophies as it is done in many other sports. They beam with pride at their accomplishments. In like manner, when we diligently observe our spiritual rituals, whatever they may be, according to our preferred paths, our higher self, the ultimate guardian angel, our soul guides us as we navigate the waves of experiences on earth, Gaia. Eventually, those who listen intently to the guidance develop intuitive capabilities, which are actually the whisperings of the higher self. We may hear a literal audio-psychic message, or we may see a signpost with a seemingly peculiar message that relates to something that we are thinking about, or we may feel a strange hunch to do or not do something, or we may have a meeting or social occasion interrupted somehow, which becomes the proverbial blessing in disguise, because to have engaged in that activity would have been somehow not advantageous for us. As we center ourselves in the ever-present light of Source, we are enveloped in a loving and protective embrace. It is imperative that as the agreed-upon year 2021 continues to glide along the cosmic sea, even though our other cultures calculate time based upon other historical parameters, that we relax in the afterglow of each portal's height by not only giving attention to extra self-care, but also by doing something that is fun, something that will transcend the 3D happenings, which can be stressful, engaging in an activity that will help to calm down, possibly stirred up nervous systems due to the intensified light soaring into every part of us. For some, this may be shopping for certain items to add to the spiritual apothecary, such as crystals and gemstones. For others, it may be having a delicious meal with loved ones. For some, it may be traveling for a few days to a resort. For many, it may be just sitting beneath a thriving tree and taking our consciousness to the Himalayas or to some other place, the pyramids perhaps, Easter Island, some other healing vortex. Perhaps some will desire to envision their own created park or garden. The point here is that we should not always allow ourselves to be fixated upon how lower levels of consciousness are still attempting to control and manipulate our planet. Rather, we must certainly know about what is going on politically or sociologically, etc., but we must not be in anxiety over it. Light is at the helm of the ship that is observing everything that is occurring and stands at the ready to rescue us should we begin to sink beneath troubled waters. If we have studied our spiritual surfing and are practicing riding the waves, our coach, Source Light, will instill within us further concepts and knowledge for our continued growth in consciousness. This weekend bask in the afterglow of the super full moon by obtaining extra rest, eating healthy meals, drinking lots of spring water, taking natural supplements. In other words, be on retreat within your personal ashram, your comfortable home. Perhaps you would like to write in your journal about your experiences during the height of the super full moon and how you intend to enjoy the afterglow. Light activation symptoms can be challenging, as is always being pointed out, but we can lessen our worry about them by having some fun. If the symptoms are so troubling that even having fun is difficult, seek comfort in your council of light avatars, sages, devis, devas, angels, and ascended masters. Which ones resonate with your path? Envision them with you during each day and night. You will be given signs of their presence. There will be many cosmic events which will require us to elevate more and more as we are increased in light along with the earth and Gaia. This is a reminder message that all is well. However, you must do your part by using your free will wisely. Are you ready to ride the waves with more gusto? Relaxation and fun is one of the ways in which to do so. From DisclosureNews.it, and from Divine Sister of Delight, Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, at a time when humanity is oscillating between continuing living in an illusion or stepping into a conscious reality, we have Neptune turning retrograde today. The powerful feminine essence of Neptune is pivotal at a time when collectively many are awakening, beginning to ascend, and remembering who they truly are. Neptune's essence is transpersonal, as it goes deeper not just on an individual level, but on a collective one. Neptune is a macro representation of what is taking place globally, the return to our original divine self, searching for truth and wisdom. Neptune's portal is open for those who desire to confront and embrace their shadows and commune with their soul, to receive the truth and regain wisdom to follow their unique journey. Neptune retrograde is another collective belief. It is now a wonderful time for us to be the first ones into dismantling the illusion of retrogrades, for it has been a fomented illusion for many years that have become real, and it is a false concept that we tend to see from our limited reality, and that makes us fall into old patterns such as the delusion of outer forces controlling us, having a real impact in our personal life experiences, and many other false premises that we have been feeding and hence given our power to. This is a conscious era in which we already know that the planets, as well as we are doing at the moment, are evolving themselves within this endless spiral of creation. Wanting to continue seeing planets as retrogrades or as governing us limits our human experience. Neptune, whether retrograde or not, is the planet of spiritual realms, ruled by intuitive Pisces. It takes us into the depths of our being to commune with the authentic aspect of who we are and the illumined realms of existence. It is in Neptune that we learn how to navigate through our inner worlds. However, it is with Neptune, too, that we can fall into the trap of dwelling in the illusion and remain there, forgetting the tangible aspect of who we are. At an individual level, Neptune can take us so far into our inner quest that we may go into parallel dimensions. Some we have already visited. We can bring information from them for the highest good of all if we commune with its essence, or we can fall so deep that we lose ourselves in the process. This is why it is so important, especially if we are yet healing deep traumas, that we ground ourselves before deepening more into Neptune's waters, for we may not be ready to confront the shadows yet. We are all on different paths, for we are all unique. Neptune gives us the opportunity to retrieve wisdom, recognize our shadows and clear them, and grow spiritually. It all depends on where we are in our evolutionary journey. For some, this will be a time to commune with their God self, to receive more revelations about their new journey. For others, it will involve more healing. The most important is to recognize illusion independently of the inner work we have chosen to do at this time. Discerning everything we receive is pivotal. We can receive from our egoic minds, from a programmed space that is not yet cleared, or we may truly receive from the depths of our soul and guides team authentic information. Our task is to keep ourselves grounded, open to learning, and distill illusions we consider to be true. For the more we grow, the more we realize that there is always a higher truth that we are not able to see due to our limited human view. It is vital to see the illusion, release it, and reconnect with our authentic self to know the truth. Neptune can be a great master to help us enhance our intuitive channels, something that will help us navigate throughout this new timeline that we are stepping into and that is not yet known to us, a reality that has to be embraced and experienced, for this is a new adventure, a new horizon that is yet to be explored. We are the pioneers of this era, and as such our main task is in removing all illusions so we can live authentically. This takes time, devotion, and many challenges, although it is too a blessed and wonderful path. Are you ready and willing to be a part of it for the highest good of all? With infinite love, Natalia Alba, from StarseedSoul.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh. Breakthroughs bring you a new start in love with this full moon. You are free from the past twin flame assignment. The 144,000 first fruits that have cleared this karmic template to collapse separation are being rewarded. The divine masculine Christs are done with being slave to this karma. They have been pushed to see the indoctrination clearly. This is no longer sitting well in their spirit. They understand the choices they have made put them in this situation. They are ready to leave the temptress and come home to divine union. The various locations that we all reside on has created the grid needed to clear this collective timeline for good. Soul fragmentation is being restored and neutralizing into the now. This is bringing us all, including Earth, the peace, forgiveness, healing, and closure to the past. The rise of the Sisterhood of the Rose and the Lion Tribe of Judah is flipping us collectively into being put first. Divine intervention from the spiritual realms are supporting us all, having positive movement forward. The minds of the beloveds are being activated with wisdom to make sudden changes today. We are all leaving loss and sadness due to deceitful people taking advantage of the Holy Grail. No more. Light codes are activating the tribe out of mind traps and into sovereign, powerful leaders that protect the Holy Grail. This is all under God's authority today, as He is ensuring the reunion of Holy Grail marriages are freed from all timelines, especially the Atlantean Greek timelines. The War of the Roses is over for good. There is a new molecular structure taking place in the body that is returning your soul group back home into union. We are collectively being cleared and activated today. Healing, freedom from thieves, and protection is all yours now. You can focus in peace and quiet on receiving full restoration of masculine-feminine union. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini, Twin Flames. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 193, Red Spectral Skywalker. The number 11 is called spectral, and its keywords are dissolve, liberate, and release. When the number 11 is combined with a day, it liberates that energy. Also, the spectral day is always the challenge of the current wave spell, and so in a sense we are liberated from that agenda for one day. Today is Red Skywalker, and the keywords associated with it are explore, space, and wakefulness. These days are great for anyone who fancies being a little more daring. Fear can stop us from having adventures. If we can explore the world instead of hiding from it, we can enrich our experiences, thus leading to more awareness and wakefulness. Open your mind and explore your own possibilities. We can all do with more courage, and we can all learn from our adventures. If you've been yearning to try something new, then today is a great day to be a little brave. The guide for the day is Red Skywalker, so it's a double dose of adventure and joy. And from Divine Brostar of the Light, Roger Grossman. Today is Red Spectral Skywalker Day on the 13 Moon Dream Spell Mayan calendar. Red Skywalker, Tribe 13 of the 20 Solar Tribe Archetype Cycle, explores wakefulness space. Red Skywalker encourages you to explore space inside and outside of yourself. While exploring inner and outer space, remain wakeful and aware of your surroundings. Your wakeful and aware explorations may take you into the dream state or any other plane of existence. Remaining wakeful and aware while exploring will reveal new things, places, and ideas to you. When you return from your explorations, with these new gifts that you picked up along the way will allow and encourage you to share them with others. When you share these messages with others, you bring the process full circle, thereby helping bring the realms of heaven and earth closer together. Spectral tone of liberation, step 11 of the 13-step creative energy tone cycle. Dissolve, release, liberate. Following yesterday's perfect manifestations that came within the realm of the yellow human, influences, free will, and wisdom, it is now time to liberate yourself of those manifestations that are no longer serving you and your highest vision of yourself. Release any attachments, ideas, fears, restrictive thinking, and unnecessary roles that you have imposed upon yourself. Dissolve limiting structures and liberate yourself so you may expand to unlimited new horizons and possibilities. As you liberate yourself through exploration, wakefulness, and space, you clear the way and create opportunities for tomorrow's cooperative group activities involving enchantment, timelessness, and receptivity. Liberation through and about exploration, wakefulness, and space. Day 11 of the 13-day cycle, theme Blue Night, Dreams, Abundance, Intuition. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Spectral Skywalker, Kin 193, 25th of June 2021, Liberating Bliss. 25-6-2021 equals 765 equals 711 equals 72 equal 9. 25 spiritual wisdom. 7 mystic magic spiritual initiation. 6 heaven Christ harmony romance fertility. 5 liberation change transformation freedom. 11 gate portal polarity. 2 twins partner cooperation. 9 destiny, closure, humanity, grace, service. Kin 193 equal 13 equal 4. Form, structure, foundation, earth, angelic. Spectral tone 11, portal, duality, doorway, partnership. Another very powerful day for building our new foundation of peace through awakening the dream for our planetary liberation through expansive bliss. Strawberry full moon, supermoon. In Capricorn, this moon will highlight our career, reputation, legacy, and life path. So use the double Skywalker to go bigger and expand your life with more bliss in your contribution to humanity. The Jupiter trine with the Sun today blesses us with good luck and fortune, bringing more expansion and abundance in our journey forward. Use this benefic moon magic to manifest your great dreams. Venus trine Neptune is calling for star blossoms to step up into higher love through greater spiritual service. This is a pivotal point in our evolution and a huge call out for star blossoms to unite and embrace their new path in readiness for the new dream spell year of the yellow electric seed. Commencing on July 26, we are counting down exactly 1 month ago. Get ready to lead the way forward through higher service. Day 11 in the Blue Night wave spell of dreams, intuition, and abundance, where we are collectively dreaming the new world into reality. Today we are releasing all that does not sustain our heart-held dreams of abundance for all beings, as that is the dreaming program of our planet. We are liberating our dream, and in so doing, liberating collective abundance and peace for mankind. Tone of creation, spectral is the 11th tone of creation. It operates in the emotional realm, and its actions are that of dissolving, releasing, and liberating. So today is all about emotional release, allowing that energy and motion to be expressed and dissolved. Allow the tears, the laughter, the joy to be expressed, no holding back. Connect with your higher wisdom, giving you the intelligence to carve a new path of liberation. This is a very powerful opportunity to release core wounding of scarcity and lack programs, ancestral patterns and cycles, choosing to release and liberate all that no longer serves our greatest dreaming. These are very powerful energies at work to bring closure, dissolving all impediments to you claiming your birthright of true prosperity and happiness. Tone 11 symbolizes a gateway and polarity, inviting you to step through into a new, more divine reality in your perfected, golden, Christed body. Our true liberation comes when we rise and awaken each and every day, knowing that all our needs are met by Spirit, and we have peace in our minds and love in our hearts. Amen to that. Today's question is, how can I liberate the dream of the most expanded abundance and expansive bliss on earth? Divine blessings for the dissolving of all impediments in liberating our greatest dream. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 193, Red, Spectral Skywalker. The mantra, the code for today is, I dissolve in order to explore. Releasing wakefulness, I seal the output of space. With the spectral tone of liberation, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of transformations, activations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. 1111 coming in. We rely on our monthly pledges on Patreon and donations for our daily living expenses. It is because of all those of you supporting us that we're able to continue our work and also bringing these transmissions to the world daily. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Cecilia Watkins, for raising your pledge on Patreon. Thank you very much, Divine Sister of the Light, and thank you everyone else continuing your support. If you'd like to make a monthly pledge and help us to continue bringing these transmissions to our world and our team, you can make a monthly pledge at White Gold Eagle or patreon.com/Prime Disclosure. Or you can make a one-time donation to our PayPal account at the link at eaglelovecondor.com. And for our team on Patreon, yesterday I put out for you to vote on what you would like the next weekly training to be, which I plan on creating this Sunday and uploading either Sunday and Monday. And so far, the most votes looks like for Laughter Qigong. So if this is what it will be, you are in for a very special treat. Ha ha, hee hee, ho ho. But we still have another 48 hours of voting. So the first is Zazen, Buddhist meditation. 2, Laughter Qigong. Or 3, a powerful martial arts training, either Fa Jing, Demak, Vibrating Palm. I let Crazy Horse decide on that one. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. You can purchase handmade zodiac goddess totems, other works of art, and healing jewelry at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions, first with powerful codes from our Pleiadian bro stars and sisters of the light, and then a powerful meditation and code from our beloved brothers and sisters of the Earth Alliance. Pleiades 1 messages, June 25th, 2021. P1 calling Terrence for Origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Special emissions projector aimed. Archetypal forces expand. Empowerments restarted in mastery. Main grid violations now decrease. Sol Mayor at high activation. Energy detentions increase. Master elders arrive for finalization of old patterns. Blocks keep decreasing as trumpet plus sounds 444, local and definitive fall, infiltrations +++ initiated equal 85% non-regressive. Creative waves keep coming. Environmental cleanups continue. MID removals accelerate. Ashtar, Conct Super 11, active in Physical 1, reverberation 29% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission, Pleiades 1, Ashtar, +11, disclosurenews.it. And from Cobra and the Earth Alliance, a short message to the surface population. There will be important operations of light forces taking place both underground and on the surface of the planet on Monday, June 28th. This might trigger drastic escalations. Therefore, the light forces are asking everybody who feels so guided to do the peace meditation for the Ukraine as often as possible, starting from this Sunday. Instructions for this meditation. 1. Use your own technique to bring you to a relaxed state of consciousness. 2. State your intent to bring peace and healing to the situations in the Middle East and the Ukraine. 3. Invoke the violet flame from its primary source to place a circle of protection around you during and after the meditation. Ask it to transmute anything that does not serve the light. 4. Visualize a pillar of pink light emanating from the galactic central sun and then descending down through your body and deep into the center of the earth. 5. Visualize this light flowing through your heart and then through your hands directly to everybody involved in the Middle East and the Ukrainian conflicts, harmonizing everyone and bringing peace. Let the pink light then flow onwards, healing all other conflicts worldwide. 6. Ask the goddess presence, the divine feminine, to direct energies of peace and harmony to all unresolved situations regarding the Middle East and Ukrainian conflicts and everyone involved in it. Let these energies then flow onwards and heal all other conflicts worldwide. Allow these energies to continue to flow through your heart and then through your hands into these situations for a few minutes. Those who feel guided can help supporting the healing of the Syria pentagram by visualizing the piece of ancient Halafian pottery rotating over the whole Syria pentagram, strengthening the goddess vortex there, and removing all darkness from the region. From 2012portal.blogspot.com. And with that, thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Keep rising into the night, into this glorious dawning of the new age, of the golden age of eternal bliss consciousness. Keep living from your heart and walk gently your sacred path with heart, being connected to all things in all realms and all timelines and dimensions, as we merge all together in our sacred heart space, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things, and keep going through and through and through until you totally break through all veils, all barriers, all gates, into the gateless gate of the pure awareness of the Buddha consciousness of your true self. Have a beautiful and blessed awakening. Make sure to make it the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.